My name is Christine. I'm the founder and president of Spoken with Authority, and I'm here with my colleague Amanda. And we are going to talk to you about two really important updates in Zoom that were rolled out just this week. Now, the first update that we want to talk about is a little bit more straightforward, which is the pronoun update. As you can see on our names, it has our pronouns right after our names, and we didn't have to add that by renaming ourselves or changing our profile name to include the pronouns. We simply went into our profile, and now they allow you to enter what your pronouns are, and they will add the parentheses after your name. So you don't have to add the parentheses when you insert what your pronouns are. We will share with you a screenshot of where to add that in your profile. Amanda, there was a little trick, though, about adding the pronouns. What was the trick on the admin side?
Yeah, so if you are part of a business plan and you are not on a personal Zoom account, your Zoom administrator needs to allow this to be able to be updated, your pronouns. So talk to your account administrator and they go into account management, account settings, and then there's an admin option where they can toggle it on, and then that will trickle through to the rest of the users on the account.
Thanks, Amanda. If you are trying to go into your profile to change that setting and to include your pronouns and you're not seeing it, go to your account administrator for Zoom, because there may be something that they need to work on the admin side before you can do that. So that was the first one, is the pronouns. The second exciting update has to do with live transcript. Now you can see on my screen here at the toolbar at the bottom, you can see live transcript. I will show you what it looks like to have subtitles. And now you can see that there is a live transcript of what Amanda and I are talking about. Amanda, can you talk a little bit about how you set this up from the admin side as well?
Yeah, so once again, your account administrator, if it's on a business plan, will have to go in and do that. Same thing, account management, account settings, and then it's in advanced meeting options that they will enable what's called closed captioning. So that's just one thing to keep in mind, is that we're seeing it called live transcript in the Zoom window, but the feature on the back end is called closed captioning. And then once that's toggled on, that also trickles through the organization. There are a few little sub-settings within that your administrator will want to determine. One of them is that comments can appear, the live transcription can appear on the right-hand side of the panel of the Zoom window, which is a very handy feature. It's time-stamped, it's associated with the speaker, but if you are having a more confidential, proprietary conversation, you might not want that available for all users to be able to go through and copy and paste. So that's just something that we would say from a security perspective to make sure that you are comfortable with that being on or not. One thing to note is that it's powered by Otter. So if you are familiar with transcription services, Otter has a very high degree of accuracy. So when you are seeing the transcription below, it is very quickly adjusting to what it thinks is a partial sentence to make it a full sentence, to correcting words and typos. So it's a highly accurate service that they've added on.
Absolutely. And we definitely encourage you to take a look at those settings and make the live captioning available. It's a really important tool for inclusion for many reasons. Maybe folks who are hard of hearing, perhaps folks who are non-native English speakers, it might be beneficial, but it is a helpful tool for inclusion. I am demoing what the live transcript looks like on the bottom of the screen. I also have put the transcript on the side so you can see what that looks like. Again, you do want to think about that for privacy reasons, because as you can see here on my screen, we can save this transcript, which in many cases would be helpful. So for example, if you're having a team meeting and you want to take notes, this would be a great way to have a starting point and someone can clean those up pretty easily. On the flip side, if you are talking about something that is proprietary, or if you don't want it to be on the headline of the Washington Post, you might not want to do it in Zoom. You might want to consider a different platform, or using an interpreter who is live, where there's not that recorded element of it, or perhaps use another third-party transcription service that does not have some of the privacy issues that might be involved with this particular Zoom setting. But it is really exciting that it's available. Certainly something to enable, but to think about in terms of the security and privacy needs that you have for a particular webinar or meeting. So just wanted to say to the community at Spoken with Authority, we're really excited to share with you some of these Zoom new rollouts. They're coming all the time, and we'll definitely keep you posted. The last thing I'll say is that for live transcript, also, there are settings here, subtitle settings. You can see on my screen, you can change the font size, and there's a lot of ways you can mess around with that. So definitely check it out. If there's something that we missed or something that you found really helpful, please let us know. We're excited to share these updates and advances with our community, and we know that the best ideas are already out there, so let us know what they are. Thanks again, Amanda, for talking about these advances and updates, and we're excited to hear your feedback and your additions to what we shared today.